You walk through the world with the quiet strength of Taurus rising, steady, sensual, unshakable. People see your calm exterior, your love of comfort, the way you savor life's pleasures like fine wine on the tongue. But beneath that earthy surface, your air sun, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, is a whirlwind of thoughts, dreams, and restless curiosity. And here's the secret no one talks about. You are terrified of being truly known, because to be known is to risk being loved for only parts of yourself, rather than the whole. You crave love, yes, but love that doesn't cage you. Love that doesn't demand you choose between your need for stability and your hunger for freedom. You hide this fear behind charm, behind intellect, behind the way you deflect deep emotion with a well-timed joke or a philosophical debate. But in the quiet hours when the world is asleep and it's just you and the moon, you ache. You ache for someone who will see you, all of you, and still stay. You tell yourself you're practical, that soulmates are for poets, that love should be easy, uncomplicated. But the truth? You want a love that ruins you, not in the way of destruction, but in the way of rebirth. A love so deep it cracks you open, so real it terrifies you. You want a mind that challenges yours, not just witty banter, but conversations that last until dawn, where you unravel the universe together, where you touch the edges of each other's souls and find them infinite. Hands that hold you when you're floating away, because your air sign gets lost in ideas, in futures, in possibilities, and you need someone to gently pull you back to earth, to remind you that love is not just a concept, but a living, breathing thing. A love that feels like coming home, not to a cage, but to a sanctuary where you can be both the dreamer and the grounded one, where your contradictions are not just tolerated, but adored. But here's the conflict. You sabotage it before it can begin. You retreat when it gets too real. You convince yourself you're fine alone, and you are, but that's not the point. You test love without meaning to, pushing to see if they'll still be there when you're stubborn, when you're distant, when you're too much and not enough all at once. Your Taurus rising fears losing control. Your air sign fears being suffocated. Together they whisper, love will take from you. Love will demand everything. Love will clip your wings. So you hide. You love from a distance. You give pieces, never the whole. But here's the deeper truth. Love is not a transaction. It is not a negotiation of freedom. It is the one force in the universe that expands you without asking you to sacrifice your essence. You are both the anchor and the breeze, the Taurus in your roots deeply, while the air in you dances with the unseen. Love, real love, is the art of being both at once. It is the understanding that to be grounded is not to be trapped, and to fly is not to abandon. Your soulmate will be the one who knows when to weigh you down and when to let you go. They will be the steady earth when your mind is a storm, and the wind beneath you when your spirit needs to soar. Your body speaks a language your mind cannot translate. Taurus rising knows love through touch, through presence, through the tangible, but your air sun intellectualizes it, turns it into theory. The bridge between them is surrender, to let love be felt before it is understood. This is why you crave a love that is both sensual and cerebral, because love, at its highest form, is the marriage of the physical and the metaphysical. It is the meeting of hands and the meeting of minds, both at once. You think you protect yourself by keeping love at arm's length, but what you're really doing is starving your own heart. The Taurus in you thrives on closeness, on loyalty, on the kind of love that lingers. The air in you fears it, because closeness means vulnerability, and vulnerability is the only path to true connection. The deeper philosophy here? Love is risk. Love is the courage to be seen, and you, with your Taurus rising stubborn heart and your air sun's restless mind, are more equipped for this than anyone. You have the strength to endure the vulnerability love requires. Stop overthinking touch. Your air sign analyzes love. Your Taurus rising just wants to feel it. Let yourself be held without dissecting it. Let a kiss be a kiss, not a debate. Love is not an equation to solve. It is a language to be spoken with the body, the heart, and the soul. Embrace the mess. You want beauty, harmony, but real love can be messy. It's morning breath and heated arguments and forgiving each other's flaws. Let it be imperfect. The most profound loves are not the ones without conflict, but the ones that survive it. Trust your body's wisdom. Your Taurus rising knows when something's right. That calm, unshakable gut feeling? Listen to it. If your mind races but your body relaxes in their presence, that's your answer. The body does not lie. The mind constructs stories, but the body speaks truth. Love without an exit strategy. You always have one foot out the door, just in case. This time, plant both feet. Stay. Even when it scares you. Love is not a fallback plan, it is a leap of faith. Imagine this. Someone who cooks for you while you ramble about your latest obsession, who knows when to hand you coffee and when to pull you into bed. Someone who doesn't just tolerate your silences but understands them, who knows you're not withdrawing, you're integrating. Someone whose love feels like sunlight on your skin after years of living in your head. This love exists, but it starts with you, with daring to believe that you don't have to choose between your roots and your wings, that you can be both the anchor and the breeze. So take off the armor, let yourself want what you want, and when love comes, let it land. The world needs your heart exactly as it is.